Today, I want to show you one video that transformed my bass playing. I'll see you inside the video. Hey guys, it's James here from eBassGuitar, and at the time of making this video, we are coming to the end of an amazing 16 weeks here at eBassGuitar because we have just finished the first cohort of our brand new program, Hear It, Play It, where I teach students how to play the bass guitar led by their musical ear so they can play the bass lines in their heads more instinctively. Now, one of the lessons that I give students in every single module is called applied technique. Now, the concepts I show in this lesson, every module, transformed my bass playing because this is where I learned to bring music into technical drills. If you do this right, you can improve your musicality, you can improve your fretboard knowledge, you can improve your speed, and you can improve your musical ear. So this stuff is absolutely mega. So this particular drill I'm going to show you will really help you understand musical harmony and install the fundamental sounds of music into your head. Now, everything we're going to be covering today is written out in a free PDF that comes with this lesson. There's a link in the description below where you can grab your free copy. So a core guiding principle in the Hear It, Play It course is that we listen to something first, try and figure it out, and then take it apart. So the first thing I'm going to do to you right now is I'm going to play you the version 1 or exercise 1 of this particular drill so you can hear it in action. So this drill is based all around a concept of broken 6 in the key of G major. And the great thing about this drill is it teaches you how diatonic harmony works. Now, diatonic harmony means from the major scale, and this is the backbone of 75 to 80% of Western music. So if you understand this and internalize it, you really start to predict the chord changes and musical patterns that are coming. So let's take this apart. So the foundation of this exercise is a G major scale. So get that under your fingers to begin with. Then we are going to play the interval of a broken 6th throughout this. So we're going to play the root note, and then we are going to go to the 6th note of the scale. So G, A, B, C, D, E. Root, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. So this is our first interval or pair of notes. And we end up with a major 6th there. Now we start this from an A, the 2nd degree of the scale. And we go from an A to an F sharp. And this is another major 6th. So this is our first pair. Then we continue this up the scale. We go B to a G. And this is a minor 6th here. So B, G, and then we go C, A, we're back to that major 6th. So I recommend practicing these in groupings of 4. So we've got our first grouping, our second grouping. So just put that round and round. Then we move on and we get a D and a B, and that's another major 6th. And then we get an E and a C. And this is another minor 6th. So we're switching from major 6th to minor 6th throughout the whole of this exercise. So that's the next grouping of 4. And then to finish off, we get, which is F sharp to D, a minor 6th. And then we're back to the octave, or up to the octave rather, and we play a major 6th. So we go G to E there. So we have our patterns ascending. Once you've learnt it going up, the next thing is to do it coming back. Now the critical thing is to learn this really slowly, and this will start to install these important musical sounds into your subconscious. Once you've got it down, it's time to put it to the drum track. And this is where you can start building your technique. Start off really slowly. I'm going to play this particular drill now at 85 beats per minute. So that is a brilliant drill which will improve your speed, and it will improve your fretboard knowledge, and it will improve your musical ear as well. So let's move on to the second drill now. Just before we move on to the second part of this drill, I've got a really quick favor to ask you. If you're enjoying this video and getting value from it, please can you subscribe to the eBassGuitar YouTube channel if you haven't already done it. What this will mean is you'll be the first to know when a new lesson goes live, so you'll never miss an episode. And what that means for us is that we can keep putting more great free bass educational content out there on the web, because the more the channel grows, the more reach we get, the more great quality content we can put out there. So please hit that red subscribe button, which is somewhere around this video. So the second part of this drill, we are going to change up the exercise descending. Now the first half of the drill is going to remain identical. So what we're going to do next is we're going to invert the pairs of notes coming down. So we're going to start with the highest one first and then go to the lowest. So it will sound like this. And again. So briefly, let me just talk through the first 4 notes of this, and then you can suss out the rest by checking out the PDF. So the first pair of this is going to be an E to a G. The next pair of these is going to be a D to an F sharp. So, and then you just simply continue this down throughout the pattern we've already established. Take it slowly and then speed it up. This is what it sounds like at 85 BPM to the drum track. So let's move on to the third part of this drill, and this is where the fun really starts happening, because we're going to go up one pair, down the next, and this is where the fun happens because we inject the musicality into it. It goes from being a dry, boring fill into something that sounds like great music, because we can really recognize these patterns from everyday songs and bass parts. So this is what it sounds like slowly in isolation. Now the bulk of this is written out in the PDF that comes with this lesson, but let me just take apart the first 2 phrases for you so you can see how this works. What we're going to do is we're going to go up a 6th from a G to an E, and then we're going to come down the next pair. So rather than playing A to F sharp, we're going to turn that inside out and we're going to play F sharp to A. So we end up with this. Then we move on to the next pair, which is going to be a B to a G. And then rather than going C, A, what we're going to do is we're going to go A, C. And we end up with these beautifully shaped groupings of 4. So again. Now, let's play this up to tempo. I'll play it at 85 BPM with the drum track. of today's video. If you've enjoyed it and want to check out more about the Hear It Play It course, we'll be launching that later this year. So join the eBassGuitar mailing list and you'll be able to find out when that goes live. I'll put a link in the description below where you can join our weekly free lessons email. So check that out and you'll know when the Hear It Play It course goes live later this year. Cheers, I've been James from eBassGuitar.com and I'll catch you next time.